Mother's child is a savage. She looks for her omens in the colors of stones, in the faces of cats, in the fall of feathers.
Hey. Welcome to my channel. Don't judge my clothes. I still got on my PJs because my babies are still in the bed. They all piled up in my room, and if I make any noise, they all gonna wake up. So we're gonna get right into it. My name is Tashina. This is like my first official time, you know, making a video for real. We're gonna talk about this crazy nigga that tried to kill me. Yep. He tried to kill me. So it's a long story, but I'm gonna kind of like make it small. Be off. So when I was 18, I was still in the 12th grade. I thought I was grown. I always thought I was grown before that because I was like, oh, I'm 18 in the 12th grade. But I still, you know, was respectful to my mama and did what I was supposed to do. But I met this nigga and lost my fucking mind. So, my god sister, rest in peace, baby, she introduced me to him. And she didn't know, or maybe she did know, I don't know, that he was a fucking psycho. But at that time, I was just a little hot and ass little kid. I'm like, oh, this grown man showing me some attention. So he was real nice and sweet, smooth. He was a smooth operator. He was like, oh, hey, beautiful, da-da-da-da. Basically, when an older man see a younger girl, they kind of like mind fuck them. Long story short, when my sister left that man's house that night, my dumb ass stayed. Then the next day, oh, we go together, My mama like, oh, so now you staying out late at night? What the fuck wrong with you? I'm like, well, I'm grown. I could do what I want to do. And she like, all right, take your grown ass out there, right? So, first week of the relationship was cool. All of the nasty, freaky shit. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a different type of stuff I've never been used to. You're real aggressive. You're real sensual. The bitch was crazy. So, I think probably like on the 8th day, my phone rings in the middle of the night while I'm asleep. It was one of my ex-boyfriends at the time who was fucking 18 or 20 maybe. This man was like 27, 28. So he called me, and basically that's when flip phones was still out. D, that's what we're gonna call the crazy man. D answered the phone. Oh shit, the other one named D too. Fuck, all right. Fuck. He answered the phone. The other man on the phone was like, hey, guys, where my friend, where my bitch at? Da 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 da. And he like, my bitch, this is my bitch. Another nigga like, this is my bitch. All I hear is arguing. And then I hear my phone slam close, like, slam close, and then it shattered up against the wall. I don't know why, antennas. Why I didn't think that was fucking crazy. And we had just met each other. I didn't think that was crazy, but it most definitely was crazy. So, probably like 2 weeks after that, it was graduation time. It was graduation time. And the morning of graduation, I had moved in to this nigga house like a fucking retard, trying to be grown. My mom was like, all right, go ahead. Came and got all my stuff. Put all my stuff at his house. First of all, I had to clean up this nasty ass fucking house like a slave first and put everything all neatly because his house is the party house. So the day of graduation, we wake up. He have an attitude. But I didn't know him, so I didn't know that this was an attitude, right? We wake up. It's graduation time. Let me backtrack a little bit. So, this man took me to prom. I think he was like 28 or some shit like that. And I don't know how they let this. I think we used somebody else ID that was younger than him. Either way, he was supposed to be at fucking prom, right? So my mom was like, I'm done with you. Like, you pick out your own, you pay for your own dress, you get your ride there, you figure your shit out since you grown with this grown ass man. Y'all figure that shit out. So the night of prom, he drugged me. He put something in my drink because I do not remember, because I wasn't drinking nothing but some fucking Arbor Mist. I went in the prom, and that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember nothing else. All I know is the next day, all my friends and shit was mad at me, and I really never know what happened. I never found out what happened after that. But boom, a couple days later, prom day. Prom come, the graduation day. Graduation come, up, getting dressed on the phone with my mama, talking, and he like getting irritated. But he ain't say nothing, so we go to the graduation. I was not happy at my graduation. I should have knew that day, bitch, go with your mother and get all of your shit. Don't be dealing with this man. So after graduation, I walked across at graduation, I walked across the stage, took pictures with my sister, took pictures with my friends and shit, and then my mama and them all wanted to take me out to eat. But she didn't like him. She like, so if he gotta go, then never mind. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to just go back home with my boyfriend, my dumb ass, right? As soon as we get to the house, I'm really not quite sure what triggered this, but all I'm gonna say, no, I was like, oh, I'm about to go to dinner with my mama now. You got me fucked up. Oh, girls. He whooped my ass. I'm talking about threw me all up behind the couch. This is the very, 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 very first time a nigga has ever even did like this to me. So I was in shock, like, bitch, did you just fucking hit me? He threw my ass behind that couch and started stumping me. And then punched me, was dragging me up by my hair. So I tried to run upstairs. We lived in a 2-family flat. I tried to run upstairs. The lady lived upstairs. They was like, bitch. Don't come knocking on this door. That ain't got nothing to do with us. They would not even let a bitch in. So I tried to hurry run outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. When I ran up these 24 steps to try to get help, that bitch dragged me back down the 24 steps by my hair. So now I'm like, oh shit, I have to go outside. This is a lie. So I hurry up, run outside, and it's like, niggas over there shooting dice, niggas over here, talking shit, niggas over here in the trap, all together outside. It probably was like about 15, 16 niggas, and guess what? Nobody to help me. I was running, screaming, help. Nobody there. They was looking like, bitch, you do this all the time to everybody, and your dumb ass should have never came over here. So now there you go, right? So, whoop my ass. don't think, nope, I didn't leave after that. He took my phone, wouldn't let me call mama, nothing. So I go in the house, get in the shower, clean all the blood and shit off me, fix my hair, look at my face, and I was like, oh my God. But he came in like, I ain't even mean to do that. I'm sorry, you know. I just overreacted. I thought you were trying to leave me. You know, I love you. This is fucking only 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Because we was only in, this whole timeline was only like a month and a half. Real shit. So, y'all, please look. Y'all young girls, do not be fucking dumb, please. I got daughters, 4 of them, and the 2 that's the oldest. I tell them all the time, please don't be dumb. Please don't be dumb. I'm not judging you. I will never judge you. I'm going to always be there to help you, but do not be dumb. Because once you turn dumb, your mama can't help you because your brain shut off. That side of your brain shut off, and you be all so worried up, run up behind a nigga that you don't even understand that your life is in fucking danger. So boom. After that, every day after that for the next, I'm gonna say 2 weeks, we was in that bitch like Ike and Tina Turner. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. So, and we just make up. But not really, because I ain't making up in my mind. I'm like terrified. So now it's getting to, all right, nigga, I'm about to leave you. I'm leaving. I can't deal with this. I left and went to my mama's house one time. The bitch stalked me for like 4 days and told me that if I didn't come back with him, they was gonna run up in my mama's house and shoot my mama and my 3 brothers. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm dumb and I'm young and I'm not saying this to my mama. I listened to him. Like, oh no. Not that I could have called the police. I could have told my daddy. I could have did any of that shit. So my dumb ass sneaks out of the fucking safe house, which is my mama's house, sneaks out, get with this nigga. And guess what? He fucked me, and then he kidnapped me. Him and his mom. They kidnapped me. At that time, I was living in Detroit. They kidnapped me and brought me all the way to Georgia. I think that I was there for like 2 weeks. And the whole time, I got bruises and shit all over my whole body, my face, you know, all of my arms, all of my legs. And his mom's husband, his mom was like 50-something, her husband was like 30-something. He was like a little bit younger. And he was realizing, like, this ain't right. This girl ain't talking. She don't never get out the bed. Like, when I do see her, we have these big dumb ass, full arm bruises. Getting through in the shit, balling in the shit. Right? So, one day, him and his mom left and went to, like, Walmart or something. And when that happened, because keep in mind, when he kidnapped me, I didn't have any clothes. I didn't have no phone. Like I said, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have any money. I didn't have shit. So he left. Like, I was like out in the backwoods. Like, wasn't no neighbors, none of that shit. Like, a bitch was really kidnapped. So, Walmart was a ways away, so it took like an hour to get back. So, his mama husband came in the room, and he was like, get up. And at first, I thought he was about to start being weird and shit. Nope. He was like, how old are you? I'm like, 18. He like, where your mama at? I'm like, in Detroit. He like, Does she know you're here? I'm like, no. The motherfucker kidnapped me. So this whole time that I'm kidnapped in Georgia, my mom didn't know where I was at. She didn't know what happened to me. Nothing. She came over to that house where I was at in Detroit. We wasn't there. Nobody wasn't there. And she was freaking out. She didn't know where I was at. So he gave me a phone. A little sweet, little Sprint, little flip phone. That phone probably was like $800. He just gave it to me. He said, you keep this phone and you call your mama and you tell her to get you a muff. No. He said, here go this phone. Keep it in contact with your mama. I'm about to go and buy you a motherfucking bus ticket and I'm about to drop you off at the bus station. Get your shit. Let's go. So I packed up my little stuff. I didn't have anything like my purse. Like some clothes. I had to buy some clothes on the way down here because I didn't have anything because the clothes that they kidnapped me in, him and his mom, they were bloody and ripped up and shit. And I don't know why people do this. If you see a person like that, if you saw me, I was all beat up, battered, bruised, had mud and dirt all on my clothes, my shirts and shit was ripped up, right? And you see this man and this woman, they clean and got on regular clothes. You see all these bruises and shit all over my face. Like my face was all black and swole. My lips was all busted up. You see this shit. Why y'all ain't saying nothing? I don't play that shit. If I see a nigga beating on the bitch, or I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna talk like that. If I see a man beating on a woman, I'm interfering. I'm saying something. As long as he ain't got no gun in his hand at the time, because baby girl, I can't die for you because I got my own babies, but I will, try to help. Say something, call somebody, do something, right? So he took me to the bus station. I got on the bus and I felt so fucking free and relieved, and I was happy, and I was on the phone with my mom and I was talking. I was so happy. That was like a 15-hour ride on that bus. I slept the whole time, so I hadn't slept in like 2 fucking months, right? I got off the bus station in downtown Detroit, and the door opened up. I was on the phone. I'm just like, yes, I'll be there in like, in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm on the freeway. I'm a little far behind. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna sit inside the bus terminal and wait on you. Bitch, when I got off the bus, why him and his fucking mom was right there. Right there at the door. So, bitch, you keep letting your son take you to do all that domestic bullshit? Girl, you're a fucked up parent, ma'am. Fucked up ass parent. I wish my son would. I will fucking fuck my son up if he put his hands on a female. I'm fucking him up. My sons will be fucked up, period. I'm not playing that shit. I know we're trying to bring no, cancel, negative, no. So, my mom wasn't there when I got off the bus, so I was left with him, with my dumb ass, right? Because he had like a little, well, he said he had a gun, but he really didn't. Or he did have a gun and it wasn't loaded, something like that. I can't really remember. That was a long time ago. So we got to the house. We kind of like made up a little bit. He was apologizing, saying how we about to do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this and that and that and this. Why, right? All that dumbass fucking stupid shit. 2 days later, cleaning up the house, right? And he just had shit all over his house anyway. Like, it was stuff everywhere, tucked in drawers, like trash in drawers, shit like that, right? So I was cleaning up. And I opened up the drawer and I seen this shoebox top full of this white powder, right? It looked like old grits or like whatever the case it was. My dumb ass threw it in the trash. Oh, he beat the shit out of me. In fact, after I threw all his stuff away, he fucking called the cocaine man or whatever they go by and got a whole bunch more. And then he set me at the table with another shoebox top full of this same fucking white powder, which now I know is cocaine, with a gun to the back of my head. And he was like, you're gonna sniff all of this shit, you dumb ass bitch, because you threw my shit in the fucking trash. Nah, you're gonna see what you threw away. You are. So I was like, what? Because I wasn't like a drug user. I didn't smoke weed at that time. I really wasn't even, like a real drinker at that time. I was a good, like, still, you know, a kid, like, almost at that time. Yes, I was having sex at that time. I wasn't, like, drinking, smoking, all that dumb ass shit. Well, it ain't dumb, because I do it now. So, but then, to me, it was dumb. So when I was at that table, I'm like, I don't know how to do this shit. And he was like, click, click, with that gun, like, click, click, bitch, yes, you is. And there was other people there, too. And he was like, they all gonna see your brains blew out over this motherfucking table. So, and he shoved my head down in that shit. And I was fucked up off of that. So, like, I think I was probably fucked up for like 3-4 days. Like, time passed and I wasn't even aware of it. So, like, 5 days after that, my friend was like, hey, bitch. Keep in mind, I had alienated everybody. All of my friends. I had tons of friends. I alienated all my friends, all my family, my brothers, everybody. I didn't talk to nobody. So nobody didn't know what was going on. But my homegirl that lived on my street that I grew up on, she was like, shit, bitch, we having a block party. Let's go to that motherfucker. I'm like, all right, come pick me up. I asked him if I could go, and he was like, all right. But I didn't have no phone. My mom stopped paying my phone bill. He was a broke ass, bitch ass nigga, so he couldn't pay my phone bill. I couldn't go to work because he wouldn't let me out the house, so I didn't have a phone. So when she came and got me and shit, we pulled off. I wasn't even gone for fucking 45 minutes, bitch. He called. I talked to him the first time. He was acting all stupid and shit because he called off. I called him and told him that I was gonna be gone a little bit longer. After I said that to him, the bitch started calling. He probably called his girl phone probably like 150 times in like 10 minutes. So he started sending text messages like, bitch, when you pull up, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucking car up, bitch, I'm gonna kill you, da 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 da. Now I knew that the motherfucker was serious. I knew it and I was scared. I'm like, bitch, don't take you back there. She like, nope. Bitch, I'm not getting to y'all shit. That ain't my man. I'm not worried about him shooting up my car because we just gonna tell him we wasn't doing nothing. We just was at the block party and he kept on calling my phone, not your phone. So we didn't answer. When I pulled up to the house, he was standing outside on a porch. He ain't having no shirt. He ain't having no hat. So I already kind of knew what time it was. So when he pulled and I pulled up, I heard him out the car. I'm like, all right, bye girl, trying to hurry up and close the door. As soon as I closed the door, walked on the porch, he shot that girl car up and started shooting at the girl car. Pop, 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 pop. So she hurried up and run to the corner. And I'm screaming because I thought he had shot my friend, right? Girl. That motherfucker walked up to me. It was like, It hit me right in the top of my head with that gun. My head was like, boo, like that, right? So then he grabbed my hair and drug me in the house. I'm talking about whooped my ass. His cousin was there. He really wasn't with all that shit. Like, don't be beating on no bitches, nigga, that shit, and we don't do that shit, that shit ain't cool. Because he had been seeing us get into it every day. Because like I told y'all, this is every single day. And it only happened like in the middle of the night, like after 12 o'clock at nighttime. That's when he used to be doing his shit. And he was bipolar and schizophrenic. And he was taking medicine for that. So he was mixing. I'm sorry. He was not taking his prescribed medicine. He was using cocaine to cope. And he only did it at nighttime. And the bitch got only acting crazy at nighttime. I would never get no sleep. Never. That bitch was like a hellhole. The people that lived upstairs from us, they used to just be listening all night long, screaming and hollering, crying and yelling and breaking shit. And it was fucking fucked up. So that day I was like fed up because I had went in the bathroom and I seen that some of my hair was pulled out. He drugged me outside with no clothes on and was fucking me up, right? So I hurry up, ran back in the house. He was fucking me up real bad, kicking me, stuffing me, and it was people outside again watching. So his cousin came out there like, nigga, no. Yeah, his cousin came out there like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is you doing, right? Or while he doing that, he calling the nigga mama on the phone, like, he need to come over here now. Cause she's at her sister's house, I think. Because like I said, she lived where they kidnapped me too. So, wait. So he came out there and he was like, no, you can't do this, you can't do this. So the nigga pulled out the gun. Cause he was trying to shoot me. Right, he was trying to shoot me. So his cousin came and stood in front of me. His mama pulled up and hurry up and got behind me, right? And they cocked that gun again, like click, click. Well, all three y'all about to die. Y'all better move out this bitch way. Y'all better motherfucking move. They didn't move at all. His mama arm got broke that day because she was trying to like keep me blocked in, and he was yanking on her arm, yanking on her arm, yanking on her arm like a bear. He like pulled that bitch out the socket. He was a big man, like 6'2", 300 and something pounds. I was little. I was like 5'3", and I weighed like about 120 fucking pounds. That's a big difference. So while they out there talking to him, trying to talk him down and shit, I just slid down in between them and hurried and ran in the house. I got the golf club. His mama took the gun. I went to town on that bitch. Whooped his motherfucking ass. Whooped his ass with the baseball he looked like. The motherfucker up the goonies that was under the ground, he was fucked up. Oh, he was fucked up. That day, I got my hair pulled out in the middle. My head was busted open. Now I got a big old knot. Well, not anymore. I got surgery on it. It's not there anymore, but I had a big old knot. I had to go get these teeth 1, 2, 3, 4 fixed because he knocked them bitches out. They was cracked at the bottom, and at that time I was like very, very into how I looked, and it took for him to, in my mind, permanently fuck up my appearance. I was like, oh no, I'm done. Mama take me to the jailhouse. I'm about to tell, they got to lock this bitch up. Lock him up, lock him up, lock him up, baby. So, I went to the police station and I fresh charges. They went, arrested his motherfucking ass. But when they arrested him, they took him to the crazy hospital because he was crazy. Like a month later, 2 months later, we was in court. And my friend was there. I hadn't talked to her none of that time. I didn't even know that she was all right until court. I came to court, told what happened. She came to court and told what happened. And he was sitting there looking all like innocent, like he didn't do shit. Because he was a beautiful man. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate man. With nice, beautiful white teeth. And how he talked, you wouldn't think that the bitch was crazy. He was insane. And this is like the lightweight part of it. He abused me in all of the kind of ways. That was just the part I'm gonna tell now. Because I got about 4 or 5 more stories to tell about this particular situation. He was fucking crazy. He was fucking crazy. And I don't know why I keep ending up with crazy motherfuckers. I don't know. I be the ones picking them. So before y'all get to talking shit to me, yeah, I know that. But it's like, they be sent to destroy me. They be like demons, like for real. Like I know what I am. And a few people know what I am too. You feel me? And like, it's like they be purposely sent here to fucking destroy me. And they kept coming after him. I'm gonna say that. Yeah. So, yeah. We're basically gonna be, well, I'm basically gonna be talking about mom life on this channel. We're gonna have like dance breaks on this channel. I'm gonna give y'all some information about some stuff. We're gonna talk about some financial stuff. We're gonna be talking about like hair. And if you like my content, you know, hit a like and subscribe to my channel for more story times. Cause I gotta finish telling the rest of this story because it's like real long. And then I got like some way more juicier stories than that. I got tons of shit to talk about. So, like, subscribe. See y'all next time.